Hey, Weird War Weirdos, it's Brian again for another episode of Minis Lines. Crazy, awesome Weird War miniature lines. We're coming off of Mr. K's video. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if this is gonna be like an everyday thing or every week thing. I got some. Just depends on what I can do. So tonight, this is another one of my sponsors. Again, I don't get any money if you buy from this, but you do get a discount. So look, real quick, just to be up in front, because I don't think it fucking matters, but just in case you want to know. All my sponsors, it's just all we have is a verbal agreement that all I ask are two things. One, I ask a dedicated discount for you guys. Okay? Has some sort of Weird World War II in it. Okay? And second of all, just give me some product to play with, to showcase it. That's it. That's fucking it. I don't get any back end monies. I don't get any fucking nothing. Okay. I don't sell your, whatever. My list of members aren't sold out. None of that shit. And the reason why I do this is because all I want is to give you guys a discount on some awesome shit. That's it. I want to help the guys who are creating the Weird War stuff and try to get it to the guys who play with the Weird War stuff. And if we can do a little discount in between and I can get some free stuff to play with and showcase, hey, rock on. Everybody's fucking happy. So that is the contract that I have with all of my sponsors. Okay. I get no monies at all. It's just a friendly agreement that I love your shit. Give me some of it. I'll play with it, and I'm gonna showcase the stuff that I dig to my fans, to the Weird War Weirdos out there. And there you go. That's how. That's the contract. Make no money off of it whatsoever. All right. So tonight we are jumping into Tabletop Board Games. Woo! Those are the guys who run. They own the Incursion game system now, which is an awesome game. Incursion is kind of like the Space Hulk, but in weird World War II era. Great stuff, great models. Let us jump in here. Let's show you guys the. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to go through the stuff on the site. Select screen. Entire screen so you can see it all. Awesome. It's gonna percolate here for a second. Knock me out. There we go. Okay, and you guys should be able to be seeing this. Okay, so here's the Tabletop Board Game website. Again, their game is Incursion, okay, which I have, which they were awesome enough to give to me, and I played the hell out of them. Had tons of fucking fun with. All right, and we're going to go through their products, all right? So let's jump in here, do the MI-13. Those are the Brits, or the Commonwealth, whatever you call them. All right, so here we go, guys. So now the games, well, let's do the games first. Let's do the games. I guess that would make more sense. The game and components. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so let's get to the Incursion. Here we go. Here's Incursion 2nd Edition. Right here. The original Incursion was owned by Grindhouse Games. Daily Bros put that together. And the first one was kind of it's basically the same game, but it was they had just punch, pawns or whatever, punch out cardboard stuff. And then the 2nd edition came out, and it's got all the cool minis and all the cool shit. So here is the core set. Okay, this thing is fucking massive. It comes with tons of shit. Okay, so you guys go to Weird World War II's channel, and watch us play out the whole Incursion box set. We've got there's an expansion called Snafu, which is more like the Commonwealth troops, and then there's in the works right now is a Pacific Theater incursion. So that is in process being made as we speak. So keep your peepers peeled. It's going to be awesome. So here's the main game. Huge. Tons of fucking figures. Man, check it out. It's great. And again, go to my go to the site, go to the website, and my channel, and look at the games that we played. It comes with. So I'm gonna read the description real quick. It's got two-sided game board, one-sided sub-pin tile, 10 plastic doors, dozens of die-cut counters, 2 decks of model and battle cards, 6 dice, 85 unpainted plastic miniatures, decal slide sheet, 2 double-sided player aid sheet, and 2 rule books. Woo! So these are all the plastics, which they're fucking great. And then they make you can buy individual medals too. So anyway, there's the main game. Awesome game, lots of fun, lots of playability. Then what we got, these are the decals it comes with, and comes with like a dice bag. And here are the dice. And these are just kind of game component stuff, more American dice, Brit dice. So here's the Snafu game. This is the expansion. Right? And it, like, again, it's more like the Brit play. So this game has it's got 26 unpainted plastic minis and 2 rule books. So this one's got all the Brit ones. And we'll see all the minis, but great game. It's just like the original, the first one, but new units, new missions, so a lot of fun. We haven't played that one out yet. That's the next one we're going to play out. Okay, so there's the games. Let us go back. Again, there's some dice. There you go. Here's a 24 pack of Sturm zombies. This is their just basic zombies. $25. Buck mini. Bad. And again, these are all like 32 mil in scale. So they'll fit like any 28 mil game system. Tons of zombies. Look at all those fucking zombies. American zombies, German zombies, zombies with a hook, zombies with blades, all sorts of cool shit. All right, so there's that. Okay, let's get back. We're gonna jump into MI13. That's the Brits. Okay, so what we got in this line? Let's check them out. And I believe these are medals. Okay, the individual ones are sold as metal. Okay, so just as a heads up. All right, so what we got here? Look at that. We got it back. We got a flamethrower dude. The classic. Those are great. There you go. So you got flame guy. And then we got Bridge character in this. She's like spy. She can be on anybody's team. She can be on the Germans. She can be on the Brits, the Americans. But obviously here she's a Brit spy. She's got one of those. I think it's just a 45. Yeah, 45. And then what are commandos? These are the Brit commandos. And they've got those those bullpup. Can't remember what they're called. In the 40s, they were designed like the first bullpup rifle design. It's called the EM something. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. But that's what they're armed with. All right. And then we got Gracie. We got a little Walker. And then we got, this is like a Piat launcher. This guy's like a gut gunners. I think they got shotguns. Let's make a big for you guys to check out. So yeah, they've got guns or grenade launchers. I think shotguns, like sawn-off shotguns. It's pretty a gas mask on it. One's got like a what is that? A boonie hat. One's got the beret. That's pretty cool. And again, these come in the box sets, the plastics. Then we got a grenadier. This is like a Piat, I think, if I remember correctly. It's like a Piat launcher. There you go. Pretty cool. And then you got Grace. Grace is a small little walker. I think she's got like a 37 mil on her. Maybe it's an autocannon. It might be like a, I can't remember. Maybe it'll say on here. It'll say on her. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. The anti-tank gun and a heavy machine gun. So there you go. Probably like some sort of a Vickers and like maybe a 40 mil something or 37 or something. Yeah, pretty cool. All right. Whoop. Ah, shit. I just knocked the whole damn thing off here. Hold on a second, guys. I think that's, I'm just winging it. Let's see where it takes me. Tabled. Well, shit. Dog. Get to it. Have you guys noticed like lately that plugging in like shit? You know, they give you like what 20 things and that's it. Just keep recycling it. I'm at some shit and I only get like 50 responses. Something's broken. Something's not working right, motherfuckers. Anyway, let's see if anybody's on. Oh, let's put the remarks on here in case. What is that weird thing here? I don't know what that is. Anyway. All right, guys, let me jump back into it. Come on. There we go. I can't remember if we looked at all the MI13 stuff. Oh, here we go. Here's like the squad, like the whole squad. And here's Nigel. He's like his dog. He's like bulldog. There's some special characters. Oh yeah, there's a super. I forgot the Brits had a super here. Okay, what we got? Squad. So it's got all the squad figures there, including the character right here. Very cool. And then Knight, that bad boy. I think he's brutal too. He just chomp away. Okay. Then we got Patty. He's like the squad leader, kind of like a special hero, like a hero character. Very cool. And then here comes the superhero, the Hurricane. Check him out. That's badass. Got dual C96s right there, flying around, kicking ass. That's pretty cool. That's a cool character. Not too I could see that being on the Weird War battlefield. Not too flashy. Not like a Captain America, like not a flag wearer per se, but he does have the symbol in the center. But yeah, Rip Kelly, the Hurricane. So if you need a British superhero, right there. It's a good one. All right, so that was MI13. Those are the MI13 ones. Okay, let's go check out the Lucky Seventh. Those are the Americans. Oh, yeah. Now, I have to admit, out of all the power armor in the industry, these are the best fucking World War II Americans in power armor. These guys are like Terminator. They look like fucking Terminators. They're fucking awesome. So let's jump in here and check them out. Ooh, we got a big storm coming in. So if something happens, I've been destroyed by the storm. All right, what we got here? We got a squad here. Apes. Ape suits. This show how the cat, I guess the cat's hiding there. Here we go, dude. Check these fucking bad boys out. And these are medals, man. Fucking awesome. They've got like, so for Battleground World War II, I create, I say they have 30 millimeters or 30 cals. And like this one right here, he's got some like claw, like some shears You know, like big old hydraulic shears, cutters, badass. And then there's like power fist looking things. Some of the guys have power fists on them. Then there's like a heavy machine gun guy right here. Big old like Browning water cooled thing right there. Hell, that could be a 50 if you want, just a water cooled 50. But I'd say it's a 30. And then you got a squad leader here. He's got like an axe he uses to chop shit down. And here's another character model. He's got a bat with some nails in it. It's awesome. All right, so that's awesome. These are the fucking best power armor, dude. For World See, and they have, you know, I was talking about last night how if you're gonna have power armor, you better fucking protect their head. This one's a little bit better. It's still just like a helmet and like a gas mask. I really want like a, but I guess in theory you could say this mask is like armored possibly. So that's not too bad. I can get away. I like these. These are my favorite. If I'm using American power armor, it's these minis. Out of all the other minis out there, these are the ones I use. These are the one I have squads of or whatever. They're fucking good. The ape suits. So in my game, so in the game itself, it's called ape, the ape suit, right? And I think it might have a designation to it, but in mine they're called gorilla suits. So it's kind of it's kind of like a joke on like the gorilla suits of like the 1930s and 40s. That's like the zoot suits and stuff. So that's kind of like, it's kind of funny. They're wearing like a suit. All right, so the blazer. So this is the ape soldier with the flamethrower. Look at that big ass fucking flamethrower. That looks like a flamethrower. Like a vehicle flamethrower on some guy's arm. So here's the back. I mean, look at the detail. It's got like you know, a fuel tank, and it's got like a pouch, and it's got some tools back there and shit. That's awesome. Looks great. But there's the flamethrower one, the flamethrower Terminator, as you would say. And then we got the Sarge. This guy's badass. So Sarge here, I'm not sure why he has an axe. There might have been a story, but he just got an axe. Uses to kick shit out of. So pretty cool. It's got some monocular sight, you know, that you can, in your gaming, you can say they have some sort of targeter or some sort of, you know, benefit of shooting. He's got that. He's got like a 30 cal on the side. And he's got like a normal manipulating hand. So it's just like an ungloved hand. So he can do like, you know, I guess he can do detailed, like, you know, whatever. Unlike the other guys that have like the power fists or the power shears, they can't really fucking grasp shit. So he could be like, this guy could be the one who like, you know, fiddles with shit. But there's the Sarge. Okay. Then we got, these are just that's just a grunt, and this is, let me get back here. Again, guys, I have to apologize with the jinxy shit here. It's this laptop ain't worth the shit that is going out, so that's why it's all jinky. I'm making all sorts of mistakes. Okay, so here's power fist. So, you know, obviously he's got a power glove, power fist, whatever you want to call it. And he's got a 30 cal. So the basic troopers, I'd say the 30 caliber machine gun, and he's got some sort of armored, you know, powered, you know, hand or claw or scissor. So these are the normal guys. That's the Lucky 7, the logo. The logo looks fucking cool too. It's like a World War II logo. And then here's the heavy machine gun ape. This is cool. He's like wearing a baseball cap and chewing some bubble gum. Now that is guys, and look, it's got like the shark. It's got the shark mouth on the gun. That model right there is fucking Weird World War II. It is just like, you got power armor, you got this crazy heavy machine gun, water cooled, obviously, because it's got a water jacket on it. So you've got this like tech, but then you're still kind of fucking you know, doing the early 20th century kind of tech, the water cooled jackets. And he's just like chewing bubble gum. Just a kid, you know, probably like an 19-year-old kid powering some badass weapon of war, chewing gum. but it's great. So that would be like your assault cannon that the Terminators have in like 40K. So yeah, that's great. Those are awesome. I love these figures. All right, what do we got here? Then we got Rosie. And then we got Slugger Murphy. That's the character model. Oh, Mel in the other room, just stupid YouTube garbage. So he's got looks like a Webley revolver, and he's got like a bat with nails in it. So in my character, to kind of change it up a little bit, I put a German helmet like in one of those spikes and with blood on the inside, like he just beamed some German, and the helmet got stuck to the bat. So that's pretty cool. That's a great character model right there. Great stuff. Lots of character in these minis. All right, then Rosie. Rosie's she's in a power armor, but it's a little thinner. But she's kind of like a mechanic, if I remember correctly. She's like like Rosie the Riveter. Maybe that's a rivet gun in her hand or some shit. But yeah, this is a little small for my opinion. I think if she's wearing and look, maybe she's a robot. I don't fucking know. But like the mini, I'm not quite sure about her background. I haven't played with her yet. But the mini's a little small. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of this one. But she's in some sort of power armor. All right, so that's the Americanas. All right, let's check out the Germans. Now these are so there's a couple factions here. These are like the special weapon design Germans, I guess. So they're the ones who make zombies and monsters and whatever, right? And then they've got some paratroopers, which fucking paratroopers in power armor, the jetpack. Oh, fucking, they're badass. We'll get to this soon. All right, so these are kind of the monstrosities. All right. Okay, so what we got here is the Blitzhund. Yes, the lightning dog. So these are werewolves. These are okay. I mean, but again, I like my were creature, fur. They don't have any clothes on. They're not wearing any armor or whatever. But this one has clothes and armor on it. It's got like an armored breastplate. So with that, this kind of looks like it could be Soviet. Maybe he's part of a Soviet assault unit. But again, it's generic enough to like you can make it a werewolf for pretty much any faction that you want. We'll go over here and see if anybody's made any remarks. Nope. So that's the Blitzhund. All right, here's another version of it. Now I don't have this one. So it's just like a werewolf with some like armor plate on. Again, it's so general. It could pretty much be anything you want it to, any nation you want it to be. Not my favorite. Again, not into were creatures with clothes on. I want my beasts to be nude and bestial. All right, these are awesome, guys. So these are the bomber zombies, okay? So in the game, what they've done is they've implanted like small sea mines inside of these zombies, right? So the zombies like run up to you or whatever and grab on you or jump on you and then blow up. So that is awesome. Now that's something, that's in my game design, my zombies aren't controllable. They're just undead returning, but there are, like if you got like voodoo zombies, that's different. Or like if you got a necromancer in play, that's something different. But in general, just the undead in my game, like the zombies are uncontrollable. Just, they just move around to eat. But who's to say you can't just fit a bunch of these motherfuckers with these bombs, parachute them out into some, Washington, D.C., and then just let them fucking wreak havoc. But yeah, these are great, these bomber zombies. There's a couple different ones. So this is Bomber Zombie 3, I guess. There's like three different kinds. But yeah, those are cool. Those are killer models. Okay, here are the other ones. So here's Bomber Zombie 4. Bomber Zombie. And then a couple. Oh, there's Bridget again, being a fucking triple, quadruple agent. So here we go. Here's another one. He's got him in his gut. It's like kind of lashed in. That's fucking cool. Now, I'm not a fan of the bevel, these large kind of like display bases, but they all come with these. I think I'm back. Sorry guys, we're having like some weather issues here, so I might get knocked off here and there, but hang in there with me. All right, so let's jump back into it. We did those Germans. Let's get down. Here's some other cool German stuff. Let me highlight them all. Oh yeah, the sisters. And again, remember these are the faction that are like the bioengineers, the mad science stuff. So there we got drone. Check this thing out. So they got a couple claws on them, right? They got a couple claws. They double machine, and they got a fucking brain. It's a job. So this is could be Weird World War II. It's kind of like mad science gone mad. Or since I play, I play with Cthulhu stuff in my world, in my Weird World War II, and this is a great model for like maybe support for the Migo. So like in the Lovecraftian mythos, the Migo put like in smart, like sentient creatures' brains in jars and do them whatever the fuck they do with them, right? There you go. This would be some Migo, like slave contraption or something, other than just like a Weird War German. So that's a cool ass model. Dig it. All right, so here's this. That's just the starter set. That, whatever. 10, whatever. Oh, Greta Von X. So you cannot have Weird World War II without sexy, she wolves. That's just part of it. And if you don't have sexy she wolves in your Weird War II, you're fucking doing it wrong. So stop doing it wrong and get some sexy fucking Nazi she-wolves in your fucking gaming. You know why? Because there's one right there. She's wearing her G-string. She got a bustier, an MP40s, and a riding crop. I mean, you cannot scream more Weird War II grindhouse cheesecake than that. Love it. Love it. All right, then Hans the Hunter. Look at hands. This guy's a beast. This thing's crazy. So he's basically some sort of like, bio construct here. He's kind of like he's like the size of like the Ogren, in 40K, like really big. And he's got like he's got this big grappling hook thing that like can shoot out and like spear an enemy and bring him back to him. And then like he uses that power claw to fuck him up. This is a cool figure. And then listen, this can act as some, anything else. I mean, this could be, horror wargaming. This could be, like some sort of super villain, like a big bad, and some sort of even like, cops and robber, gaming or superhero gaming. There you go. You got like the Stranger Thing kids go up against this beast in your war game. There you go, Hans. These kids are dead. Let me see if I can get to it. Come on. There we go. And then Hugo Von X. There's Dad. He's typical mad scientist. Cool picture or cool mini. That can be used for a million different things. There you go. Hugo. I think that's Dad to the girls. Then Ilsa Von X. Here's her prudish sister, conservative sister. She's all wearing clothes and shit. Lame. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. But she does have dual MP40s, so that's pretty sweet. I like her sister better. There you go. Some cool she-wolves. Some more Nazi she-wolves for you. All right. And then we got this big old beast. Okay. And then these are the general zone. Yeah, I hear that. That's Thunder. And I don't mean the Barbarian. That's Thunder's fuck out there. Got a big storm coming in. Look at this big boy. Look at that shit. That thing's a beast. So obviously it's a gorilla. It's so weird. It's like, I don't know why, but experience in like studying World War II, like weird World War II, like real life shit. I've never understood why the model guys are making Nazi gorillas. Now, I remember the Soviets were like fucking with like primates, I think chimpanzees and stuff, and trying to weaponize them or some shit. But nothing came of it because that's crazy shit. But it's weird because Dust did it. Dust has apes, Nazi apes. There's Nazi ape here. I think Reaper has like an evil Nazi ape, and he's like this. He's got this big old whatever, like chain gun monster shit. But yeah. But anyway, I now I know the Soviets fucked with some primates trying to do some shit, but I've never read anywhere where the Germans were messing with simians to see if something can be done. But this is a cool model. Again, this can be almost anything. This could be sci-fi. This could be superhero or weird war. Again, it's the clothing and the equipment that's on him is vague enough to be used for anything, So it says Gretel says, "I'm just here as scale reference, you pig." That's funny. So I guess on the bottom here, so that shows you how big that fucking mini is. There's the Gretel, I should say. I keep calling her Greta. It's Gretel. That's pretty sweet. That chain gun could be like a 20 or some shit. Let me see if. And that is called the Panzer Affe? Panzer Affe? Maybe Panzer 8. I'm not sure what AFFE is in German. All right, then we got the Sturm zombies. These are just the beginning of like just the general zombies that you get in the game. So here you obviously got like a German reused. And then this looks like an American. He's got the gaiters and his boots, and looks like a German or American uniform. So there you go. That's cool. You know, I like games like that. Like, so in my mind's eye, I mean, of course the Nazis are gonna they'll use their own dead to do shit. But imagine this: if you did like a propaganda campaign, right? And you know, you weaponized dead Soviets and made them into zombies or whatever, right? And they're attacking or whatever. You're filming that. That just shows you that you can just use that again. It's like the Soviet is bestial and inhuman and da 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 da. So it'd probably be better if they did deploy zombies, just use like enemy troops. And if they don't, pull them out of their fucking German uniforms and just put some fucking clothes on it, because I don't think, of course, the Nazi regime wouldn't give a fuck, but you know, you still got the citizenry, and if they see their fucking dad or their son as a zombie, you know, eating somebody, I think that'd be a major morale like crusher. So helpful tip number 1 for the night: if you're gonna weaponize zombies, change your clothes. You don't want to demoralize your own side. Ooh, the rain's coming down. Let the rain coming down. I just made that song up just for you guys. That was a Brian original. Weird World War II original. All right, let's check out these zombies. Again, these are just the base zombies. Nothing really special. These are just the mass zombie. I guess that's a big pack of them. And that'll be all the Germans. So here's a couple other zombies. Looks like we got a Brit. Looks awesome. And here's another American. Ooh, they stuck like a blade on him. Again, I dig how they're using enemy troops as their zombies. There we go. What are these guys? Looks like another Brit right here. It looks like it's like someone else's arm is on there. It's like a different arm. There's another American right there. Maybe that other guy wasn't a German. Maybe he was like I don't know, Belgian or Norwegian or some shit. I don't know. But there you go, guys. There are the zombies. Okay, now we go to the drop troops. These are so weird. These are your Felsenjäger power armor bad boys. There's Bridget, that bitch, working all sides. She's a hoe. All right, let's get all these bad boys. Okay, so let's check them out. These are the drop troopers. So these are incursions like armored paratroopers. So those are sweet. They all got like MP44s on them. Enclosed, they got like helmeted heads at least, and you can say armored face masks, which is awesome. And they've got I don't think they have. There's one that has a flight pack on it. I didn't like that one. So these are just like your power armor guys. You could probably say they're like, hell, they could probably just be parachuted in it, but I don't know. They might have jump packs on them. I can't tell. There's another drop trooper. Those are sweet. No, it doesn't have any. It looks like he's just got like a rucksack on his back. Those are awesome. They got like little goggles, like infrared goggles or some shit. That's cool. And then we got these guys. I guess we're gonna do this one. Guy running with Feldwell, like the squad leader. See, he's got an IR. He's got a vampire IR system right there. So there you go. It's pretty cool. Very dynamic pose there. Who's this? Oh shit! This is the flamethrower guy. Yep. Look at this bad boy. Look at that fucking flamethrower. that's a big ass nozzle on that thing. So here's something, guys. You know, when you see like these flamethrower models and kit and minis and whatnot, right? You know, they don't always have to be. I call them projectors or throwers, is what I usually call them. And the reason why is that who's to say that can't be like chemical weapons? Like he's just spraying like some sort of chemical weapon gas, or it's a freeze ray, or it's a freezer, or it's like a defoliant chemical, or they're shooting smoke, or whatever the fuck it might be. So like it's just when you look at a flamethrower model, don't just have it. You don't have to. This is Weird World War II, guys. You can make up whatever the fuck that thing's projecting out of it. You know what I mean? Any kind of aerosol or liquid would probably work in a flamethrower. So there you go. And do your chemical weapons, okay? Don't be a fucking pussy. This is Weird World War II. This is combat, you know. And if you got belligerents that are like turning, you know, the dead into like cannibal eating corpses, right? It's okay to use chemical weapons. Don't think, oh, it's taking it too far. No, there's no such thing as taking it too far. Never. But yeah, so whenever you see, again, if you ever see like a flamethrower model or some sort of, you know, a weapon that's big nozzle looking thing, make it whatever you want it to be. You can shoot out like party balls. What's this guy? Oh, here's the machine gunner, MG42. Nice, look at that. He's got an ammo bat. He's got a little box of his ass. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Very fucking cool. I dig these. I got a unit of these. These are my elite paras in my gaming. All right, so that's all of them. Here's the sniper. Sweet. I don't know if I have the sniper. Now I think of it. I don't know. I'm looking at that weapon. It looks like one of those. Oh God! They used to be anti-tank rifles, but then they were converted into rifle grenade launchers instead of using using them as anti-tank rifle guns, anti-tank rifles. But I can't tell what it looks like. But it's pretty sweet. So you got a sniper? Ah, what the hell happened here? All right. And then we got the rocket launcher, dude. This is sweet. Panzerfaust Woofer. Look, all that's cool. It's got all these Panzerfaust in his back, like reloads. That's awesome. There you go. Got your anti-tank specialist right there. All right, and then we got the character. Hell, I think there's some more. I want to get to her last because she's fucking awesome. I think there's some more. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, so then we got Hilda. Hildy. Look at that. She got power armor on, and she's got like a spear. It might be the Spear of Longinus, possibly. The Spear of Destiny, another term. There you go. Hot dog. So there you go, guys. I think we covered it all. I think we covered the line here. Yep, that was all of it. Okay, guys. So let me make sure. Now they also have another board game called War 12. It's like a fantasy dungeon dive thing. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check that out. And again, this is a tale. Here's a little something for the expansion coming. Check it out. You'll get them, boys. Flip Cyborg Dolphin. There you go. Electrified harpoon gun, swimmer, agile, and leap. I'll be damned. Go get them, Flipper. That's cool. Also, they've got forums here. They got a blog. Go check them out. It is, again, tabletopboardgames.us is that thing. And if you want the discount, let me show you the discount. Of course, this is Weird World War II. This is the center of the Weird World War II world. Toys, to food, to music, to porn. So anything within the World War II, Weird World War II genre, this is the place. So let's go down. Look at that. We got over 1.5 million unique views. Very cool. All right. So let's get down to it. And of course, you guys can come to weirdworldwar2.com, see all our sponsors. We will be going through all these. Okay, so to get your discount, guys, you get 5% off. It's Weird 2021. Plug that in there. You get 5% off. If it doesn't work, let them know it's not working, and they'll probably hook you up. Anyway, okay, because Tabletop Board Games is good folk. They's good folk over there. They got a kicking Facebook page as well. And they got blogs and all that shit. So swing over there, check them out. Definitely if you get a chance to play test or to purchase the Incursion board game, do it. It's fucking great. It's a great game. I think everybody HS whatever. What's up, dude? Okay, so now that you mentioned that HS, so HS let me turn this thing off real quick. HS brought up a point. So he said they look like the West End games sculpts. Okay, so this is the story of Incursion and Secrets of the Third Reich. Okay, so the Bailey brothers and some other awesome guys down here in Texas were tasked by Andy, I can't remember his last name. Andy, I think his name is Andy, the owner of West End Games, to create a Weird World War II rule set. And the Baileys were big GW fans. They were, they're tournament guys. They're like third part. They're like one of the first, I think, independent like Warhammer fantasy tournament organizers. But anyway, that was kind of their mindset. So they created Secrets of the Third Reich. So for Andy over at West End Games. So they decided they were also they're going to create Incursion. Incursion is set within the Secrets of the Third Reich world and story. Okay, so some of the designs of Incursion did come from Andy at West End Games, and some of them aren't his. So that is the link between Incursion, Secrets of the Third Reich, Tabletop Board Games, and West End Games. They're all kind of cahoots at one time creating product. So there you go. Good question, HS. Can't believe I had an answer for it. But yes, Andy designed some of those designs for Incursion. So what's up there, dude? Up in Alaska. Everybody, HS the Fever, badass motherfucker. Living in the wastes of Alaska. Woo, it's crazy. Man, there's a super storm going out there, folks. And I live in a trailer park. I'm going to ride the trailer to the next county. All right, guys. Well, again, I'm going to keep doing this. See if you dig this kind of stuff, let me know. Definitely go to these websites that I'm showcasing and just be familiar with what they got, who they are. They I know some of the ones are going to have more lines than just a World War II / Weird World War II. Give those a look over. See, there might be something that will still work for your stuff. Yeah, the armor. Yeah, I think that the paratroopers were originally designed by him. That's why there's one model of a paratrooper with like big giant flight pack, and I think that's just Andy's from West from his Secrets of the Third Line Reign. Now I've got Secrets of the Third Reich. I've got the rule book. I've got all the rule books for it and expansions for it. I just have not, and I got enough Secrets of the Third Reich product to actually play out all the games of the core rule book. So I'm going to do that, but I'm so backlogged as it is, whatever. I tell you, so HS asked, what time am I going to be doing this? I kind of like doing this live because I like hearing you guys' response and interactions. I guess technically I could just make a video and just, probably be better. You'd have better pictures and there'd be music and sound and shit, whatever I can make. But I really value the weirdos interactions when I'm doing shit. I dig it because we're all just hanging out or looking at cool minis and whatnot. So I don't, and to answer your question, I'm not even sure, man. I probably it'll always be so. It's 10:30 here in Central World and Central Standard Time. It'll be evenings. It won't be during it probably, I don't know. Like I might be off tomorrow because it's fucking storming out there. So if I'm off tomorrow, I might do one during the day. I don't know, dude. I can't. Fuck, I don't know. Just come by every once in a while. Probably in the evenings is what I would say. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's D6s. It's a dice roller. Whoa, guys, I'm about to the lights are starting to flicker over here. So I as much as I want to hang out, I think we're gonna lose power here. So again, I'm gonna keep doing this. You guys swing over to tabletopboardgame.us. Put Weird 2021 in your checkout to get a 5%. The 5% might not seem a lot, but guys, the tabletop, it's a one-man operation, and he loves it, and he's doing his best, and as being grateful for that discount, which I love, that he's able to do that for all you guys. That's fucking great. That's a community. That's the kind of people we want to back. We don't want to back these fucks that like GW. Fuck those guys. Don't back those fuckers. There's other cool motherfuckers out there that you could be backing instead of those corporate fucking dumb fucks. Anyway, all right, guys, it's starting to flicker again. I'm gonna let you guys go. Yeah, whatever you guys do in this crazy mixed up world, keep it weird.